Deep within the roar of massive engines and towering wheels lies a relentless hunger for dominance. Yup. From Lamborghini's Lambo conquering dunes and luxury to the diesel-driven fury of the BRODOZER. These machines didn't just push boundaries, they obliterated them. Today, we reveal the 20 most powerful off-road monsters ever built. Bigfoot. Amid clouds of exhaust and the thunder of oversized tires, a legend was born. The pioneer, the titan called Bigfoot. Long before stadiums rattled with monstrous horsepower and cars surrendered beneath crushing weight, one truck ignited a craze that forever changed off-roading history. It began in the late 70s when Bob Chandler stood unsatisfied with mere trucks and modest horsepower. Driven by an insatiable hunger for power, Bob unleashed his vision upon a humble Ford F-250. He armed it with towering, custom-forged 66-inch tires and transformed its heart into a roaring titan, breathing ferocious fire and fury. Bigfoot rose, a colossus that would redefine what it meant to dominate.
I've had some pretty cool content this week, and this one sure takes the cake. Starting its life originally as a 1974 Ford F-250 Ranger XLT pickup by Bob Chandler.
Decades later, Bigfoot's legend burns brighter than ever. Today's versions channel over 1,500 horsepower, a feral strength capable of rattling stadiums and igniting crowds. Its monstrous wheels crush cars effortlessly, each impact echoing its unmatched legacy. More than a truck, Bigfoot became myth incarnate. But its legacy lies not only in brute force. Bigfoot wrote the rules, pioneered a new world, and set standards every other monster truck desperately strives to surpass. Without this titan, the explosive spectacles of Monster Jam and the gravity-defying stunts that captivate millions might never have existed. Every roaring monster truck that now leaps skyward owes its glory to the original monster, the audacious pioneer Bigfoot, the undisputed goat of off-road monsters. Gravedigger. If you've ever felt your pulse quicken as fierce green flames erupt onto the dirt, you've witnessed the monster legacy of Gravedigger, an unstoppable force etched in legend. In 1982, Dennis Anderson forged this monster from grit and determination, crafting a scrappy challenger destined to rule. Humble roots faded fast as Gravedigger unleashed its sinister personality, a savage blend of haunting green and black paint accented by piercing red eyes blazing through the darkness. It wasn't just another truck. Gravedigger became a phantom of fury, commanding awe and respect at every event. Beneath its menacing shell lurks sheer mechanical aggression, a 540 cubic inch supercharged beast roaring with a bone-rattling 1,500 horsepower. Built for daring leaps, dizzying flips, and mercilessly crushing rivals, this titan defies gravity and convention with every breathtaking performance. Yet power alone doesn't crown champions. Gravedigger has claimed countless victories, dominating Monster Jam arenas with an unmatched blend of speed, spectacle, and savage skill. From freestyle showdowns to high-speed races, it delivers unforgettable thrills, leaving spectators breathless and opponents humbled. Why does Gravedigger command such devotion? Because it embodies pure adrenaline, attitude, and relentless power. It's more than machinery. It's an enduring legacy roaring defiantly into history, forever proving itself the ultimate monster. Max D. Some machines are built for glory, others for chaos. Then there's Max D. Maximum Destruction. The apocalyptic titan that doesn't just rule the arena, it obliterates it. Max D emerges from nightmares, wrapped in a brutal armor of spikes, ablaze with fire, radiating a defiant fury no ordinary monster truck can match. Beneath its savage exterior lies a fierce custom-tube chassis housing a monstrous 540 cubic inch Merlin engine that roars to life with an unhinged fury, unleashing 1,500 horsepower capable of shaking stadiums to their foundations. Yet, raw power is only half the legend. Max D thrives on adrenaline-fueled freestyle performances, spinning, flipping, and soaring with a reckless abandon that defies gravity itself. At the helm is none other than Tom Meents, a fearless daredevil whose skill and relentless determination have propelled Max D to countless Monster Jam championships, rewriting records and redefining the very limits of possibility on 4 monstrous wheels. But why does Max D capture hearts and minds like no other? It's simple. This beast embodies pure, unapologetic aggression. Every jump declares dominance, every spin screams victory. Max D is not here merely to compete. It arrives to conquer and destroy, delivering epic battles and unforgettable spectacles. Could Max D truly be the most ruthless monster truck ever forged? Its track record speaks volumes. Max D isn't just a truck. It's a force of nature, an apocalypse on wheels, roaring defiantly through arenas and daring the world to stop it. El Toro Loco. This truck doesn't just show up, it charges into the arena with attitude, rocking fierce bullhorns, flames, and that vibrant orange-red body that's impossible to miss. Powered by a massive engine, this raging bull cranks out around 1,500 horsepower, enough to dominate any track or freestyle showdown. Since hitting the scene in 2001, El Toro Loco has become legendary for its wild freestyle routines, kicking up dirt and popping wheelies like it's nothing. No wonder it snagged the Monster Jam World Freestyle Championship back in 2004, proving it's not just flashy, it's a true competitor. Those horns aren't just decoration, they shoot smoke to hype the fans mid-performance. That's lit! El Toro Loco isn't just another monster truck, it's an experience. Fans love the intensity, the flair, and the absolute chaos it brings every single time it enters the arena. Think any other monster truck matches the pure, wild energy of El Toro Loco? Good luck with that. This bull is always ready to run wild. Monster Mutt. Even the friendliest face can hide a ruthless competitor. And Monster Mutt proves that looks can deceive. With floppy ears flying, tongue wagging, and tail whipping through the air, this playful puppy turns fierce predator the second its engine ignites. Beneath Monster Mutt's lovable fur lies an explosive heart. A fully customized racing chassis bolted to a monstrous 540 cubic inch supercharged engine, roaring at an earth-shaking 1,500 horsepower. This isn't just puppy play, it's raw fury unleashed, roaring loud enough to silence any who dare doubt its ferocity. Since storming onto the Monster Jam stage in 2003, Monster Mutt has been more than just comic relief. It's a relentless force, dominating freestyle competitions, conquering brutal races, and attacking every obstacle with savage determination. Wheelies, jumps, spins. Monster Mutt doesn't just perform tricks, it tears them apart, leaving crowds screaming for more. It's the perfect collision of charm and aggression, the goofy grin captivating kids, while adults stand stunned by the sheer brute force hidden beneath. Can a truck this adorable truly battle the toughest, meanest competitors in Monster Jam? Never underestimate this beast in puppy's clothing. Monster Mutt is the embodiment of playful fury, an unrelenting force ready to rip through the arena at full beast mode. Bounty Hunter. Could a privateer truck truly challenge giants and emerge victorious? Bounty Hunter from 2X-Trem Racing answers that question with a defiant roar, proving big dreams can topple big budgets. Commanded by the fearless Jimmy Creighton, Bounty Hunter defies odds and shatters expectations, capturing trophies while leaving factory-sponsored Titans shaken. Beneath its menacing exterior pulses an aggressive heart, a custom chassis armed with a fierce, supercharged engine, unleashing 1,500 horsepower crafted purely for domination in racing and freestyle showdowns alike. In 2005, Bounty Hunter carved its legacy deep into Monster Jam history, clinching the coveted World Finals Racing Championship, silencing doubters, and proving privateers could stand atop the sport's ultimate podium. Creighton's relentless pursuit of victory and refusal to surrender transformed this truck from underdog into unstoppable legend. Why does the crowd erupt whenever Bounty Hunter rolls into battle? Because this truck embodies resilience and grit, standing as a symbol that heart, not money, determines true greatness. Fans rally behind its rebellious spirit, inspired by a machine that never bows down, never quits, and continuously defies the odds. Blue Thunder. When Ford saw trucks like Gravedigger and Max D dominating the scene, they weren't gonna sit around. They fired back with Blue Thunder, their own monster truck powerhouse. Launched in 2001, Blue Thunder roared onto tracks with Ford's iconic F-150 fiberglass body. And trust me, this truck didn't just look tough, it was packing serious muscle. Under that bold blue hood was a beastly supercharged big block engine delivering a massive 1,500 horsepower, enough to send chills down your spine and rivals scrambling. Blue Thunder wasn't just Ford's flex, it became a force to reckon with, winning fans over with explosive performances and high-powered wheelies. This beast had a simple formula: bring the thunder, crush the competition, repeat. And here's the deal. Fans loved Blue Thunder because it repped American muscle and power with that legit Ford swag. It wasn't flashy with flames or spikes. It let the horsepower do all the talking, and people were all in for it. Avenger. Is this a vintage relic cruising casually from history, or a ruthless predator ready to reclaim its territory? This is Avenger, Jim Kohler's legendary '57 Chevy Bel Air, transformed into an unstoppable monster of metal, muscle, and classic swagger. Avenger stormed onto the monster scene boasting timeless curves, bold green paint, and unmistakable attitude, instantly demanding respect. Yet beneath that retro exterior lies relentless modern aggression, a supercharged heart pumping 1,500 horsepower, built to devastate competition, obliterate obstacles, and remind the world that old school can still dominate. For more than 2 decades, Kohler has tamed this vintage beast, steering Avenger to countless victories, capturing freestyle championships, and continuously rewriting history. While newer trucks come and go, Avenger remains a defiant, independent powerhouse, proving that endurance and raw fury never age. Crowds erupt as Avenger roars to life, combining nostalgic appeal with savage ferocity. A truck admired by generations, respected by rivals, and celebrated for blending yesterday's charisma with today's brutality. It thrills veterans who remember the glory days, while igniting younger fans hungry for sheer horsepower and high-octane spectacle. When Avenger charges onto the dirt, history comes alive. Horsepower rules supreme, and monster truck magic ignites. Old school doesn't fade. It rises stronger, roars louder, and crushes harder, eternally fierce, forever classic, and always ready for battle. Lucas Oil Stabilizer. First came the roar, a thunderous growl echoing like a beast unchained.
Well, for the first time ever, we are debuting the brand new Lucas Stabilizer Monster Jam truck.
Then rolled out a Titan that looked ready to haul missiles into battle. But instead, it unleashed absolute destruction on Monster Jam's dirt arenas. This is the Lucas Oil Stabilizer, the semi-truck turned savage, built not just to impress, but to dominate. Debuting in the 2022 season, this monster defied convention with its colossal, extended semi-truck frame, capturing fans instantly with its fierce, unstoppable presence. Beneath its hulking exterior lurks relentless power, a ferocious engine pumping nearly 1,500 horsepower of raw fury, eager to crush, jump, and pulverize anything daring to stand in its path. This isn't just a corporate showpiece, it's a relentless force on wheels. It roars into arenas, pulling wheelies with ease, conquering massive jumps, and annihilating obstacles with ruthless efficiency. Fans erupt for its rugged aggression, drawn irresistibly to its intimidating strength and brutal style. Why did Lucas Oil choose this monstrous semi-truck design? Because they wanted unforgettable, and delivered exactly that. The Stabilizer embodies pure American toughness, a juggernaut built to rewrite the rules and reshape expectations of monster truck madness. But can a rig this massive truly compete against leaner, meaner traditional trucks? Without question. Lucas Oil Stabilizer doesn't just compete, it dominates, relentlessly redefining what monster trucks can achieve. Captain's Curse. Nothing strikes fear like the skull and crossbones flag roaring through clouds of dust, announcing a pirate invasion unlike any the monster truck world has ever known. Meet Captain's Curse, the ruthless buccaneer machine unleashed to conquer Monster Jam arenas with ruthless style and unmatched fury. Storming onto the scene in 2007, Captain's Curse married devastating power with swashbuckling attitude, decked out in fiery pirate graphics and sinister flair. Beneath that flamboyant shell lay a brutally engineered racing chassis, built tough to endure punishment, driven mercilessly by 1,500 horsepower of monstrous aggression. Commanded by legendary driver Pablo Huffaker, Captain's Curse wasted no time laying siege, capturing the Monster Jam World Finals Freestyle Championship in its debut year, an unprecedented assault that stunned competitors and fans alike. Rookie? Hardly. This pirate was born battle-ready, plundering trophies with reckless abandon. Fans erupted every time Captain's Curse burst into the arena, drawn irresistibly to its explosive combination of daring theatrics and punishing competition. It didn't merely perform, it pillaged. Rivals learned quickly. Underestimate this pirate-themed monster at your peril. Captain's Curse sailed not to raid, but to reign supreme. Forever remembered as the pirate powerhouse that didn't merely storm arenas but conquered them, leaving an indelible mark of ruthless dominance in its wake.
Okay, now it's time for the open discussion.
Some trucks are just plain nuts, like ones stacked so high they seem ready to topple or loaded so weirdly they could cause chaos on the road. What kind of drivers take these rigs for a spin? And how in the world do they keep these loads from crashing? Stick around if you want to see trucks that make you go, wait, that's even legal? Drop your thoughts below, and don't forget to mention #OpenDiscussion. Raminator. Adrenaline ignites the moment the engine roars, unleashing a monstrous 2,000 horsepower Hemi beast ready to annihilate records. This is Raminator, the fiercest, fastest monster truck ever forged. Towering 10 feet above ground, weighing 5 relentless tons, Raminator doesn't merely crush obstacles, it obliterates expectations. Beneath its massive frame pulses raw, unchained fury, powered by a monstrous Hemi heart, propelling this giant toward an astonishing Guinness World Record speed of nearly 100 miles per hour. This isn't speed, it's sheer automotive insanity. Driver Mark Hall seized history, sending Raminator blazing down the circuit of the Americas at a blistering 99 miles per hour. An unprecedented spectacle that shattered perceptions of monster truck power. Fans and critics alike watched in awe, stunned by a vehicle designed like a tank but moving like lightning. Yet speed alone doesn't define Raminator's dominance. It rules arenas through brute strength, crushing everything beneath colossal wheels, roaring louder than thunder, and flexing unmatched muscle at every competition. Every run declares its relentless power. Every victory underscores its ruthless capability. Mohawk Warrior. Open the throttle, unleash chaos, and let rebellion rip through the dirt. That's Mohawk Warrior, Monster Jam's punk rock powerhouse. Forget ordinary. This Cadillac Escalade storms onto the scene cloaked in jet black menace, crowned with a towering metal mohawk daring anyone to challenge its dominance. Mohawk Warrior isn't here just to impress. It's here to annihilate limits. As the first monster truck ever to scorch past the 100-mile-per-hour barrier, it didn't merely break records, it shattered expectations, redefining speed with punk rock swagger. Powered by a roaring, supercharged beast under its hood, cranking out 1,500 horsepower, Mohawk Warrior brings blistering pace and freestyle madness every time it storms the arena. Crowds erupt, fists raised as this metal-headed rebel spins donuts, crushes obstacles, and launches off jumps without hesitation. It's not performing, it's staging a full-blown dirt punk revolution, leaving trails of shredded earth and stunned competitors in its wake. It's an anthem of fearless energy, relentless speed, and unstoppable style. Can something so outrageous dominate the competition? Without question, Mohawk Warrior isn't just in the race, it sets the pace. F-150, Raptor R. Just picture parking a trophy truck in your driveway, ready at a moment's notice to unleash fury on desert sands and ruthless trails. Ford didn't just dream it, they built it, crafting the savage F-150 Raptor R.
I have the 2023 Ford F-150 Raptor R right behind me, so let's hear what it sounds like.
A street-legal beast born to shred dirt and dominate every off-road challenge it faces. Powered by a roaring 700 horsepower supercharged V8, the Raptor R isn't merely another truck. It's raw aggression on wheels, engineered to attack terrains at maximum velocity. Riding high on intimidating 37-inch tires, its Fox suspension boasts a staggering 13 inches of travel, devouring rocks, dunes, and rugged paths effortlessly, conquering obstacles lesser vehicles wouldn't dare approach. Originally bred for punishing desert races like the legendary Baja 1000, the Raptor R retains that fierce trophy truck DNA, now unleashed onto everyday streets. Yet make no mistake, beneath that civilized exterior lurks pure off-road brutality, eager to soar over dunes, carve through mud, and slide through corners with relentless precision. Fans crave the Raptor R for its astonishing blend of ruthless power and practical street usability. Breakfast at Starbucks, followed immediately by monster jumps? Easy. It thrives in both worlds without compromise. Ram TRX. Now, there's a truck that doesn't just drive, it attacks. Meet the Ram TRX, Dodge's ultimate street-legal predator. A relentless beast engineered not only to keep pace with elite off-road racers, but to leave them choking on dust. Under its hood snarls a ferocious, supercharged 702 horsepower Hemi 5.8, delivering violent acceleration that catapults this heavyweight from 0 to 60 in under 4 breathtaking seconds. Trucks this massive shouldn't move so fiercely, but the TRX shatters expectations, rewriting the rules of power and performance. Yet, blistering speed is merely the beginning. Armed with race-tuned suspension, punishingly rugged shocks, and aggressive off-road tires, the TRX doesn't just handle tough terrain, it devours it. Dirt, mud, sand. Nothing slows its savage momentum. High-speed desert dashes, daring jumps, wild drifts. The TRX tackles every challenge with relentless aggression and unmatched precision. This isn't just a pickup truck, it's a supercharged street savage, poised to annihilate expectations and dominate whatever dares cross its path. BRODOZER. Truck engines thunder, arenas shake, and dirt explodes beneath crushing tires. But nothing roared louder or made history quite like BRODOZER. Made from the innovative minds of the Diesel brothers, this diesel-powered titan didn't merely enter Monster Jam. It smashed convention and reshaped the very meaning of monster truck domination. Rolling into Nashville's Nissan Stadium in 2018, this bright yellow beast marked a groundbreaking moment. The first diesel-powered monster ever to storm the Monster Jam battlefield. BRODOZER didn't just show up, it laid waste to expectations, instantly proving diesel belonged not just on job sites, but center stage in arenas packed with roaring fans. At a staggering 13,000 pounds and towering upon massive 66-inch BKT tires, BRODOZER isn't built just to crush cars, it obliterates them. Beneath its hood pulses a savage heart of diesel torque, delivering brute strength and relentless power that crushes ramps, launches impossible jumps, and drives crowds into frenzied applause. Mammoth 6x6. Time bends, the earth trembles, and every rule shatters the moment the Mammoth 6x6 hits the ground.
As this is one of our Mammoth 6x6 six-wheel drive.
Made from pure automotive madness, Hennessy Performance didn't just upgrade the Ram TRX, they reinvented it, crafting a six-wheeled titan fueled by a thirst for absolute dominance. Built upon the already monstrous Ram TRX, the Mammoth roars to life with 2 extra wheels gripping terrain mercilessly, matched to a Bilstein suspension tough enough to conquer apocalypse-grade trails. Beneath the hood snarls an engine of mythical proportions, a supercharged V8 unleashing a jaw-dropping 1,012 horsepower, effortlessly propelling this behemoth wherever courage dares to tread. Only 12 Mammoths were forged, each one rarer and more savage than the last. Priced at nearly $500,000, this isn't merely a truck. It's a rolling fortress of luxury and brutality, engineered for those bold enough and wealthy enough to command the extraordinary. Fans lose their minds over the Mammoth because it defies logic, reason, and restraint. It's the ultimate fantasy of horsepower addicts brought to life, raw, aggressive, and wildly over the top, embodying engineering freed from the chains of moderation. Is the Mammoth 6x6 excessive? Undoubtedly. Yet that reckless excess is exactly its appeal. This beast doesn't quietly enter the scene. It crushes convention, demanding awe with every roaring step. Avtoros Shaman 8x8. Far beyond ordinary off-road limits lies a territory reserved for legends, titans, and beasts, where only the toughest survive. Here, the Avtoros Shaman 8x8 reigns supreme, a relentless Russian juggernaut built to dominate earth, water, and everything in between. Towering on 8 colossal low-pressure tires, boasting amphibious capabilities and crab mode steering, the Shaman isn't simply designed for tough terrain. It thrives where lesser machines surrender. Crafted explicitly for the brutal conditions of Russia's wilderness, this 8-wheeled warrior carries up to 8 passengers, transforming extreme journeys into effortless conquests. Beneath its armored exterior pulses rugged engineering capable of tackling rivers, slicing through swamps, and surging over snowdrifts without hesitation. Its incredible crab mode steering means it doesn't just move forward. It maneuvers sideways, slipping easily through tight spaces like a monstrous, unstoppable off-road crab. Fans erupt for the Shaman precisely because it defies all boundaries. Part military-grade machine, part monster truck, utterly unmatched. Its ruthless capability to traverse mud, water, snow, and every conceivable obstacle makes every other vehicle seem tame by comparison. Forget traditional off-roading. the Avtoros Shaman 8x8 transcends paths and charts its own course. Wherever adventure demands, this beast fearlessly charges forward, unstoppable, uncompromising, and unchallenged. If a path exists, the shaman won't merely find it, it will redefine what it means to travel there. Prombron. This one defies every convention. An armored titan built to withstand war yet draped in luxury fit for kings. The world of Dart's Prombron, where raw toughness and extravagant comfort collide to create an SUV unlike anything else on Earth. Weighing a staggering 4 tons, the Prombron is a fortress on wheels, powered by a massive 8.0-liter V8 diesel engine that effortlessly moves its bulletproof bulk wherever desire demands. And bulletproof isn't just hype. This armored monster casually shrugs off AK-47 rounds, turning deadly attacks into minor annoyances. From battlefields to Beverly Hills, nothing can pierce this indestructible legend. But invincibility has its price. A staggering $7.9 million, placing it among the most expensive SUVs ever built. Yet this isn't just a vehicle. It's a lavish sanctuary armored against any threat imaginable. Every Prombron is custom crafted with lavish interiors boasting the highest level of luxury, combined seamlessly with armor plating powerful enough to withstand war zones. Rolling down Rodeo Drive in a vehicle built for combat isn't just bold, it's the ultimate display of power, wealth, and untouchable style. Dart's Prombron doesn't just make a statement, it roars a declaration of unmatched extravagance and unparalleled security, setting the standard for luxury and strength fused into one unstoppable monster machine. The LM002. What happens when Lamborghini builds a monster off-roader? Meet the LM002, aka the Rambo Lambo.
The Rambo Lambo, the Lamborghini LM002.
A wild blend of luxury, exotic style, and legit off-road toughness. Powered by a beastly 450 horsepower V12 engine ripped straight out of a Countach, this monster truck disguised as an SUV can rocket up to 124 miles per hour. Insane speed for a ride built to dominate sand dunes, mud, and rugged trails. But the LM002 isn't just raw power. Inside, you're surrounded by luxurious leather seats, walnut trim, air conditioning, and power windows. Because why rough it when you can crush the trails in exotic comfort? This wild machine is crazy rare. Lamborghini only made around 300, making it one of the most exclusive off-roaders ever. Fans love the LM002 because it's got that unique combo of Lamborghini swagger and off-road savage. Can you name another off-road monster that's both luxurious and brutal enough to earn a nickname like Rambo? This Italian beast isn't just another off-road machine, it's an exotic legend that set the bar high, redefining what a luxury off-roader could be. KAMAZ 4350. Simple rules govern the brutal landscapes of battle. Survive, endure, conquer, and when Russia's army faces terrain that shatters lesser vehicles, it calls upon the KAMAZ 4350 Mustang. A steel beast built not merely to travel terrain, but to subjugate it. Beneath its armored hood growls an unstoppable 11-liter diesel V8. Raw power capable of devouring harsh terrain like mud, ice, and rock without mercy. Raging rivers become mere inconveniences. Mountains turn into casual climbs. The Mustang was forged for extremes, designed explicitly to handle hardcore off-roading, deep water crossings, and punishing military missions with ease. With massive, rugged tires gripping fiercely to the earth and advanced suspension engineered for brutal punishment, this beast crushes conditions that would trap and defeat ordinary trucks. Whether hauling troops into battle, carrying critical cargo, or navigating deadly front lines, the KAMAZ 4350 stands as a relentless rolling fortress, unstoppable and unyielding. Can any other machine endure the harsh realities this Russian titan faces regularly? This is no ordinary off-road truck. It's Russia's military muscle personified. Strong, unstoppable, fearless, and forever ready to charge head-on into battlefields others would flee. If you loved roaring through the dirt with these legendary off-road monsters, smash that like button, subscribe, and tell us your favorite beast in the comments. Thanks for riding shotgun on this high-octane adventure. Stay tuned for more insane horsepower, brutal action, and epic thrills right here. Catch you soon.